Hey guys, 115Assassin here, and today, another Tutorial Tuesday, I'm going to be showing you overlays, and all types of overlays, uses, pretty much stuff they can be used for. Here, a little unprepared. Basically, an overlay, judging by its name, is something you put over your video to make an effect, or make it look better, something along those lines. Hold on. There's a couple types actually. There's green screens, and then there's some alpha channels. Basically, green screens, chroma key. Where was it? It really does not matter what type of video it is, just the green screen part. Oh wait, I'm kind of stupid. It's slow. God, green screens. Holy shit, Dan. You might want to look there. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna pick any old green screens I got around. Just show you a couple of them. A bunch of them, green screen and not. And this is a YouTube video, so not gonna show that. Jeez. So basically, any type of effect, like this is a pretty freaking cool one. It's the bolt passing by. To make this effect, you're gonna need your background, and you're gonna need, your green screen. And once you have an appropriate background of like a cinematic of a map you're in for a game or something, you just put this over it and kind of, match them up, do the same kind of camera movement this is doing, and then you're good to go. So basically, to make this an actual overlay, you need to go to chroma key effect, which is here somewhere up here. It's pretty much at the top. Chroma key right here. You get your chroma key, and I have a preset, but I'm gonna not even use that. Now there's green screen and pure green screen. The only difference is, hold on. That's green screen, and then pure green screen. What's different here? I think it's a different color green. But yeah, you get what I mean. And hold on. When you want to pick your color, like say it's not green or it's a very weird color, you can just hit this arrow here and hit this, and whatever color you click, like say if I want some sort of color like that, it'll change it to that color, depending on what you click. So say if you have a green, but it's a very weird type of green, all you gotta do is click this bad boy right here and click that, and you'll get your perfect color. And there's something else to note. I don't use blur. I mean, I don't really know why you would. You might be able to find a use out of it. There's low threshold, which the higher it goes, the lesser that appears, and high threshold, which the more appears if you lower it. On some instances, you want low threshold to be like at 7, because on other types of videos I might pull one up later, it shows that. But basically, you just want to get your middle ground. Like, you don't want it to look like that. You don't want this background, because hold on, I'm gonna drag a clip into here, show you. If I actually put footage over this, or under this, okay, you get the idea. I'll just delete this, drag it anywhere, and show you. See, you can't even actually see it with this kind of threshold. So you want your threshold to be all the way, and look, there you go. now you can see it pass by. I mean, it's completely random footage that doesn't relate to this. But also, you can also see footage behind it, so that's why you don't want it to be maxed out one way or the other. So yeah, just kind of want to find the middle ground, and you'll get a solid object. And the really cool ones put into effect. Low threshold and high threshold, they're kind of the opposite, where if you increase one, it'll do the opposite of if you were to decrease. Like, if I increase high threshold, then it'll remove it a little bit. But if I increase low threshold, it'll remove it too, but it'll completely remove it. So if I completely put down high threshold, and completely, I am confusing you and myself. Whatever, you get the idea. Just play around. It doesn't matter which one you use, but only try to use one only. Like, only use low threshold or only use high threshold, whichever one works better in your case. So yeah, that looks pretty solid. So another cool thing you can do, if you're like aiming and shooting down a gun in a green screen that you get, and you want to make like some sort of effect out of that, you can hit show mask only. Check this box, and it'll cut out the image. Instead of showing the image, it'll cut it out, so you'll get this kind of effect. So if you have like a green screen that you'd want to use this kind of effect, or you want to make that kind of effect with a green screen, that'll be a pretty cool effect. Then there are alpha channels, which in my opinion are better because they're simpler to you know, do, like pretty much create. Well, I don't know about create, but I'm saying like they're simpler to get out the background. And you may be wondering, how the hell are you gonna get out this background if the hands are really dark and there's a black screen? Which is what I love about alpha channels, is that you right click the video, you go to media, not that, you go to alpha channel. Dan is such a dumbass. And then there's these three options. There's none, which is you're already on, and undefined, which is undefined. There's straight, unmatted, pre-multiplied, and pre-multiplied dirty. Now, depending on where you get your alpha channels from, because I've never made an alpha channel, usually I just get them from people, they'll tell you which one it is. And 9 times out of 10, it's straight, unmatted. So you click that, you click OK, and you'll notice here you get a checkerboard background for the frames, and you can see that it's cut out these hands. And now it's over the gameplay. So, let's see here. Yeah, if you get the right kind of footage and not have hands there, then it'll actually look pretty cool. But yeah, that's an alpha channel. I'm not sure what else to talk about. I don't really know. By the way, if you're going for custom color, make sure that you don't like. I don't know how to say this. This is a really cool green screen that I got, but I can't use it because if you do a default green screen, which is blue, and then you go to color, and even if you do the exact color that there is, which is this, it destroys the helicopter. The helicopter is really faded. Here, let me delete this so you can get a better look. Like, this is, it's horrible. It just looks horrible. So you look here, and it kind of looks, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I have to mess around with some settings, but it didn't come. Just make sure that if you make a green screen or you get a green screen, make sure the green screen is the opposite color of what the object is, because that's what green screens were meant for, like to take out the color that's least being used. Like, that's why they made it a green screen instead of like a red or yellow screen, because people are red and yellow sometimes. I mean, you're not red and yellow, but I'm saying there's certain parts of you that a pixel shows up as red or yellow, so there's that. So yeah, honestly, I don't know how long this is, but it kind of felt short in my point of view. So yeah, these are green screens. Depending on what kind of green screen you're using, like if you're using a character walking or something, you want to get the same type of background for that. Like, you want to get an appropriate one, like a first-person view for this, you know. So yeah, that was overlays in a nutshell. I might just call this green screen instead, because there are overlays that, like, you have to, like, pan and crop, and you have to, I mean, green screens are involved, but they're for certain other effects. So I'm going to do event pan and crop in a whole nother episode. So, hold on one second. And there's also compositing modes on the track, like overlay, screen, and add, but I don't really know if they're that, like, efficient. Like, let's see here. If I get rid of this and project media, if I just import this clip, yeah, see, it adds it. It adds the top. It adds, or no, it's an overlay. It adds the overlay to it. So it's gonna add the entire screen. So I don't think it will turn out well. Or screen. Screen kind of fades the clip, so you can see both clips, but the one on the top more or less. It depends. And then there's add, which is what most people use. Most people use add, but like you can see here, it doesn't really help. Yeah, so that was the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Nebula Strategies for more Tutorial Tuesdays, and goodbye.